Welcome back to another episode of Coffee with Caroline, and this really is a Coffee with Caroline. I'm in bed, getting up, and well, what a week it's been. So just a quick catch up in my actual life. I'm in, build manifestation mode completely since I got back from the island. Work has now started in Bali. Everyone's moved in with the trucks. I'm desperately looking now for somebody just to go over there and film it, who's over there already. I don't want a million messages. Just I'm going to find someone in Bali so I don't miss a second of it. But I can't quite believe it. Wow. From going from not really knowing how this was going to go to feeling like, wow, this is going to be up in a second, and to having choices of investors and having an amazing time. On top of it, Sergio and I are now going to be building our dream home. I'm not going to tell you where, but on an island, which we always said we were going to. And I don't know what, we got off the island and suddenly manifested an island. So we are going to be building our dream home in an island. So watch that space too. But I just feel like if you put everything into the universe, and then my husband came home yesterday and he was like, what the fuck are you doing? I changed the curtains in my bedroom. I put a new mirror up in the bedroom. It had gold around it before. It's not a massive change. It's a massive change to me. It just looks so much more simple. I hated this gold clunky frame. Downstairs, I'm making a pink quartz table. Now, why? My house was pretty before, which is what my husband said. He's like, why are you doing this? Now, let me tell you something, ladies, and I really believe in it. Like my clothes, like my things. For so long, I was feeding everybody else, right? And it's not that I didn't have nice things. I did. But I think when I was in my court case, I was paying $17,000 a month rent. I was paying or $12,000 a month mortgage. I was paying whatever it was to build this house. And I was paying lawyers, right? Lawyers for so long. I could not breathe. I hope you're not going to the gym because I want to go with you. Okay, I could not breathe. I didn't have a spare penny. And, I was like, I don't need all this stuff anymore. I'm going to be that girl that just dresses in Zara, which is fine because Zara's amazing too. And I had nice things and I sold my jewelry and I'd sold my other stuff. Just to keep up with everything, trying to keep it normal for my kids and trying not to go under at the time. And now I realize and I remember what a money-making fucking machine I am. And thank you, Mila. And, to do that and to remind myself of that, you have to step into your superpower, right? And my superpower is the more I'm comfortable with where I live and my surroundings, the more I produce, right? The more I can focus. If I'm happy at home, and my last house, I think, at the end of my marriage, I hadn't even bothered finishing the house. One room was done, one room wasn't. It was a big house, obviously. I didn't get it done. And there's a reason for that. I wasn't into it. Even the house in Dubai that, I didn't love the house because I didn't choose the house. I wasn't part of that process. That was done. My ex-husband came, he found the house, and it was presented to me. Looking back, it wasn't really, I made the best of it, but it was somebody else's house. It was a rental because we didn't know how long we'd be here, and I never got that excited about it. It wasn't my dream home. I left my dream home for a house that didn't make me happy. And it's not about materialist things. It's just about everywhere I look, every part of this house I've chosen, every part of this house. Look at my coffee cups, little things. Look at my beautiful coffee cups, ladies. They're like hand-painted china hearts. I've had these for years. They make me so happy. I've had these probably 20 years now. I don't even think they make them anymore. I wouldn't even know where to go. Look at my beautiful fretted sheets. Everything I've collected over years and years of my life. Every part of this house makes me happy. So my husband's saying, why are you redoing the bathroom now? Because I've got new shower doors arriving next week. I've literally got swimming pool shower doors and I can't fucking bear them. I feel like I'm in a public bath. And he's shaking his head because he thinks it's just ridiculous. But it is where I am. This is my zone. And he gets it. Okay, he started siphoning money out of my account now so I can't spend it. And I'm okay with that because, it's not like I'm spending it and not doing big moves as well. We are doing big moves, like we've built our homes. Everyone is fed. I always make sure when I do really well in a deal that my kids get something. I get something. My boys get, something they want. Sergio, what did we get you yesterday? He's not a spender. It's so annoying because then I feel guilt and he just won't spend. I got him 2 shirts. It's nothing very exciting, but I had to do that without him even knowing, by the way. I just bought them and they can't be taken back, so I hope they fit. But, I feel that these things just really make me work harder. I look around this house and I'm finishing it. We had art delivered yesterday. I don't even know where I'm going to put it because I have any walls left. Like, I love this house. It makes me the happiest human. And all I'm going to say, whether it's a big house, a tiny house, a flat, whatever it is, make yourself comfortable, ladies, because when you're comfortable, what happens is it's the law of attraction, right? That's all it is. It's not about being shallow. It's not about like building yourself this house to show off to everyone else. It's about building a place that you find zen. It's about making yourself, so annoying, darling. It's making yourself a wonderful, wonderful home that you can relax in. And therefore, when you've got good energy, things happen to you, right? I'm looking out the window right now. Sadly, you guys can't see. The only thing now I want to do is get these dreadful nets off all my trees because it was too hot. But, yeah.
View from the window, and these are the nets.
And, even like, as I told you, my housekeepers are happy. My driver's happy. I don't beat people into submission. They have a lovely house. They have, my housekeepers have an apartment. They have all their food paid for. They have their phone bills. They don't have any bills, like nothing. Everything they earn is for them. And again, no, I don't need any more staff before anyone starts writing in. It's just, I'm happy in my little ecosystem. And I would suggest for anyone building out there, and this is the truth because I know tons of rich people who are miserable, and it's like the money won't change anything for them. There's nothing that's going to make them happy until they make themselves happy. So make yourself happy. What does happiness look like? If you're single, that's okay too. If you're a single person with kids in your home, like my kids come in here every night, throw themselves down, watch movies with me. They're happy because mummy's happy. And I was watching that terrible thing with Philip Plain last night on his Instagram. And, I have to say I was quick to judge for a second and go, oh my God, what a horrible man to take his kids from a mother, because I don't believe in taking anyone's kids from a mother. But then I watched the video he posted of his little boy saying he hates his mother. And then I'm like, okay, well then maybe that, and I'm still thinking the worst because I'm going, well, maybe that's ostracization of the kids, because I've also seen that a lot. But then I saw all the email, the text messages he wrote to her, just, begging for her to do the right thing and do 50-50. Like when I got divorced, my ex-husband didn't particularly like me either, by the way. I'd run off with a 24-year-old. Like we were not the best of friends, but he never suggested he was keeping the kids. Or may have in anger once, but like it was never a thing. You just can't do that. Sorry, no matter what, it's 50-50. But then I'm reading all this and I'm like, and the little boy, you can't judge. Like I'm finding it really hard. I'm like really getting into this case now because, after watching that poor woman, the actress, I can't remember what she was called. I think she was on she wasn't on Sex and the City, the blonde woman whose kids were taken from her by some man in Monaco, her ex-husband, and she never got to see them for like 6 years. That is horrendous. But this case looks like, there's more to it. And, I just want to say, like, there's 3 people now whose lives have been imploded and they have all the money in the world. He's a billionaire. She was gorgeous. She could have had a nice life as his ex with beautiful children, but instead they've been eaten up into this world of like, I don't know whether it's about getting revenge or she's upset. Maybe he met someone else. I really don't know enough about it, but it's a terrible story. And if you're not watching it, go and look at Philip Plain and Lucia on Instagram, because I've fallen down the rabbit hole. Anyway, Go manifest your best life. Start with yourselves. Start with making whatever you're living in your sanctuary, whatever that looks like for you. If you have one bedroom, make that bedroom the best it can be. Candles, soft pillows, making it so that you sleep well, you feel good. I sleep every night. I've got magnesium for my feet. I've got pillow spray because it just makes me feel amazing. Lavender pillow spray, that's my secret. Thank you for listening to another episode of Coffee with Caroline. Speak to you soon. And don't forget to rate, review, and press subscribe.